Hey everybody, it's Andy, and today is September 21st. It is a Thursday, and that marks day 64 of my 90-day juice Fizzast. So today was a mediocre day. Didn't have too much going on. Drank juices, full of energy, got a lot done at work. But to be honest with you guys, it wasn't too exciting of a day, so I really don't have too many things exciting to talk about. The one thing I did want to talk about really quick that I could only think of was that, actually there's two things. First thing is, I have more and more coworkers asking me about this weird juicing thing I've been doing and how I've been feeling. And I think I'm really turning some people around. People are trying my juice out all the time at work now. You know, to the point where I'm like, yeah, you know, guys, this is kind of like my meal, and I don't want to give it up. So I've actually been making a little bit more just so I could pass it around, and that's a pretty good feeling that people are asking, like, oh, what kind of juicer do you have? How much do they cost? And what should I be juicing? And what kind of recipes do you use? Are you reading some sort of book? And I've actually suggested Penny Shelton's book, so I actually have it with me, and at work, and I take a look at it during some downtime, and I'm glad I'm spreading the word around, and it's really fulfilling, the thought of me possibly changing someone I know directly at work and having them, you know, juice and look at food a little differently, and that really puts joy in my heart. So that's what I had at work today. It's you know what, I frequent the thrift stores a lot because I'm looking for a food processor, and I've spent a ton of money already on other things for the raw stuff. This raw for the juicing, and I found a couple juicers, and I was thinking about just, I don't know if this is too generous of me, but just buying the juicers and kind of stockpiling them, because I could give them to friends and family who want to start juicing. So I don't know, it's a weird thought, and it was only like $8 too, and I saw two of them already. I just don't know the quality of the juicer also, if it's just a citric juicer or it's actually a vegetable juicer, so that's kind of why I held off. But I've been keeping my eye out for some things, and I'm looking for a food processor. So that's why I'm kind of looking around, looking for sales or whatever. So if anyone knows of a good food processor that's on the cheap, let a brother know, because he's looking for one. So, second thing I want to talk about, I had to drop off my father-in-law's computer today, which was blue screening for some reason, and I was able to address the issue. But as soon as I walked in, my mother-in-law, she's like, "Oh my God, you've lost so much weight." And she's one of the original people that actually said, "Oh, you look a lot better." But today was kind of different, because she's telling me, "You look so different. You look like when we first met you, and you know, my daughter brought you around, and wow, what a difference." And then she didn't know that I extended my juice fast, and she was genuinely proud and made me feel really good. So the compliments are almost like on a daily basis now, and wow, they're really motivational, and you know, there's such positive reinforcement when I get that. So tomorrow I will be going to visit my father. I'll have two of my kids with me, and we're going to be I believe my sister said something about a farmer's market, so I'm going to bring my bloggy and see if I get some footage and show you guys what I buy at the farmer's market. And I will be asking if it's organic or not. Thank you for Waterfall Love for giving me that tip out. I just naturally assumed that once you go to a farmer's market, oh, it's organic. I didn't really, you know, I never gave it a second thought, but you know, once you think about it, it's like, oh, you know, they're probably using pesticides just so they have a better yield. So shame on me. So I'll stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll have that tomorrow, or well, I'll see what my sister says. But I was hoping to maybe get a video with her and see, could have a little back and forth, and you could see how the brother-sister dynamic between us exists, and hopefully hopefully you won't see any fist fights. Well, no, we don't fight like that. But I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about how we got rid of that one doctor that I talked about. I don't know if it was, yeah, it was yesterday's video. And I think it's pretty important to let people know, if someone doesn't respect your lifestyles or your ideas or just your way of thinking, even though it's changed all of a sudden, they have to respect, especially these medical doctors who think, I'm not saying all doctors are bad, but the ones I've come across, they're big know-it-alls, and they think that's like that's the end-all be-all, and that if you don't listen to them, that you're going to end up in a worse condition. And I'm not saying they're not right, but when there's conflicting information between medical doctors, and that creates a problem, and it makes you put some self-doubt some doubt in their abilities or their thoughts. So hopefully we get some footage of that, and I'm trying to come up with a little bit more stuff for you guys, a little bit more, I don't want to say meat, but a little bit more to hold on to. Sometimes I go on these tangents, and I want to talk about juicing more and a raw lifestyle and how it's affecting me. But you know what? I never really talk about how it's affecting my family. So hopefully I'll get some of that tomorrow, and we'll see. So everybody, I hope everyone had a great day. I hope it was fulfilling, and I had a good day. Just wasn't that eventful. So everybody, you guys have a good night, and peace.